Josh, I'll just start with asking you just overall thoughts on the game, being back in action for the first time in a while. Overall thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely came out strong. We came out well. Um, I think the energy was there. Just keeping it throughout the entire game. Obviously, the run that Navy had going at the beginning of the second half. I mean, we just couldn't score. We couldn't get stops. So I think that, and then I think down the stretch of the game when we finally got some stops. I mean, we were making shots. We were trading baskets with them for a while down the stretch of the game, and I mean that's just not gonna. It's not going to cut. It's not going to be able to help us win games. And also the rebounding was also a challenge for us.
Jake.
Josh, can you just kind of take me through what the last couple months have been like? I mean, you guys have that, really long layoff, of course, before playing your first games. They get pushed back 2 weeks, and then you get a little momentum. You get the 4 games, you get the 2 huge wins against Loyola, and the next thing you know, 27 days, including 10 days, everything shut down. What's it been like for you guys? Were there any discussions where there was talk of just being like, this things are just so hard and sometimes out of our control? Were there any talks of ending the season like Howard did down the road, or what's it been like for you?
I mean, there have been no talks about ending the season. I mean, everyone wants to play. Everyone wants to compete. I mean, it's definitely been challenging. I mean, just coronavirus as a whole. But I mean, the 10 days, I mean, definitely it's like too many days off. I mean, maybe like 2 or 3 or 4 would be all right. I mean, for the body and everything, but 10 days is just too much. So I mean, it's just hard getting back in the flow of things, getting our feet underneath us. I mean, we knew it was going to be challenging coming into the game, but we knew that one thing that we couldn't sacrifice was having energy. But I mean, I think the 10 days off obviously affected us, but I think for the most part though, the energy was there for the beginning part of the game. So I think that's all you can really ask for, and just continue the effort throughout the game.
Alec.
I guess kind of going off of that, I guess how much would you attribute the second half run that Navy went on, you guys, struggling to, get shots and stops, just to be, I guess, like, fatigue and trying to get back into, I guess, game shape after being off for like a month.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can speak for myself. I know that I had probably, I could think of on top of my head right now, like 4 possessions where I give up offensive rebounds, 2 on the foul line. I mean, I think just getting back in the flow of games. Again, it's been like 27 days getting back in the flow of games, just being locked in for all 40 minutes of the game, and just not letting little things like that happen.
Jake.
Josh, what kind of conversations have the guys had just as far as like expectations this year, or recalibrating expectations, or obviously things are just so different and playing so few games. Like, what's that been like? What's kind of the mental energy or synergy of the guys been like?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's honestly ever since I've been here, it's been the same. That's just to win, take one game at a time, just win each game, win each possession. Um, but I mean, obviously our team is young. We know that we have a lot of young talent coming in, not coming in that are here now. And I mean, Coach Brennan talks about it too, just how we're young, we have to go through learning, and like next year, like we'll be good, we'll be better experience and everything. Um, but even then, I mean, the guys that we have now are definitely capable of stepping up. I mean, it only takes them a couple of reps in practice to get used to a certain type of like hedging hard on the hedge hard against us, or even just a couple of game reps for them to see the pace of the game and everything. And I mean, they've all adjusted well. Um, but I mean, the mindset for the entire team, I mean, it's just been take each game at a time, just win each game. So it's been the same.
Alec.
With only 4 games left, has there been like an, I guess, added intensity or pressure on trying to win these last 4 games, especially against Navy and Loyola, with having to make it be top 2 in your division and make it into the tournament?
Yeah, I don't think that there's any pressure, not at all. I mean, we obviously, like I said, take one game at a time and just win each game. Um, I mean, obviously, winning the first game out of the back-to-back would be huge, just so we don't have to have like our backs against the wall for Sunday. But even then, I mean, we just have to come out strong tomorrow. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of pressure, but not really. I mean, we do the same stuff every time. I think it's just this consistency and being able to finish out games and keeping the effort there and stopping them from offensive rebounding.
One for me, Josh. You've got 19 points today, a career high. You had 13 a couple times last weekend. Where are you getting this confidence, and is it just going to keep growing the more you get to play and get those starter minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I had Mark and YY, learning from them the past 2 years, seeing what works, what doesn't work. I'm battling with Christian every single day in practice. So I mean, and just a whole bunch of reps in practice. So definitely my confidence is up. My teammates believe in me. My coaches believe in me. So that's definitely been a huge factor. And Coach Brennan's just been saying to be aggressive. But I think overall, it's really just the reps that I've been getting in practice, getting live reps, like I said, against Christian. Coach Will has been helping us a lot before practice, after practice. So definitely the confidence is there for my teammates, my coaches, and it just helps me play better.
Any last questions?
Just related to that, Josh, what are your reps like in practice as far as right hand versus left hand? Because it seems to me, I mean, I'm not, marking it down or anything, but it seems to me like you're getting equal distribution going with that jump hook to both sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, before practice, when we're just warming up, it's kind of just like 10 with your right hand, 10 with your left hand on one block, 10 on the other side on another block. And then we play against each other, me and Christian or Coach Wolf. I mean, Coach Wolf mixes it up every here and there on defense as to which way he wants us to go. But I think it's just keep practicing the shot. I mean, just whatever the defense gives you and being able to finish either way.